Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back with another video of Python from beginners to advanced. In our previous videos, we have seen about typecasting. In our today's video, we are going to see certain fundamental data types versus immutability. Now, first thing, what do you mean by fundamental data types? This fundamental, the word fundamental data types refer to the basic building blocks of a programming language, such as the integers, floating points, numbers, characters. On the other hand, what do you mean by this immutability? Immutability is a property where an object's state cannot be modified after it is created. So some fundamental data types like the integers, the floating points, the numbers, the characters can be immutable in certain programming languages. For example, once you assign a value to an integer, a variable, say for example, int a is equals to 10. So this is an integer variable which has certain value that is 10. You typically cannot change this value directly. Immutability can help with code reliability and ease of reasoning as it avoids unexpected changes in the data. However, not all the fundamental data types are immutable. For instance, in many languages, you can modify the contents of an array or a mutable string. Understanding the immutability of the data type is crucial for writing robust and predictable code. Now, all the fundamental data types are immutable. That is, once we create an object, we cannot perform any changes to that object. So we have seen this just now. Next, if we are trying to change, then with those changes, a new object will be created. This non-changeable behavior itself is called as immutability. For example, as I told you, A is 10, B is 10, A is 10, then the value will be true for you. Now print the ID of A. So you are going to get a certain ID of A, that is the address of A. Again, when you are going to print the ID of B, it will be same because the value for the integers are same. So this is immutability. So let's see this example in our Visual Studio Code. We have a Visual Studio Code over here. So let's type A is equals to 10. Again, we have B is equals to 10. Let's check whether A is B. So this is a Boolean expression that we are going to have. Then next we need to have another one, that is print ID of A and also print ID of B. Save this. Let us run this program and check out. Okay, so we have here, it is true that the ID of A is B. That I mean A is B. So that is true here. Then we have the ID which is the same. Why do you have the ID as the same? Because of the variable that we have given. For A also it is 10 and for B also it is 10. So now we can see that it is immutable. So it is going to create a new object of that particular variable, but it is not going to change the particular A value only. Okay, the next one that we are going to look after is the byte data type. So what is this byte data? Byte data type represents a group of byte numbers just like an array. For example, you have your X of array that is 10, 20, 30, 40. So this is a simple array that we have. Now, this array is going to be added into this bytes data type. So what we did, we added this bytes, we added this particular array inside this byte of X. So the answer will be this type will be added to the bytes. Now, whenever we are going to print B of 0, it is going to give me whatever value is there inside this X array that we have added inside this B, that is going to give. So at the rate 0, it is 10. So it is going to give me 10. And for -1, it is going to give 40. And for -1, it is going to give 40 because it is at the -1 index. Next, if we are going to give for I in B, print I, it is going to print me all the values that are present inside that particular array. So let us see this program in our Visual Studio Code. So all we have is x is equals to an array. Any array you can give, I'll just give 10, 20, 30, 40. So now this array will be added to b. B is equals to, you can give any variable over there. I'm just going to give bytes of x. So all the x is being added to this bytes now. So in order to print the value that is present at a -1 in the b section, and also to print the value that is present in this B array at 0th index. So let us save this and let us run. Now you can see a 40 and 10 is given. So at the rate -1 it is 40 and at 0th index it is 10. So this is how you can use your byte. This is how you can use your byte data type. So by doing this byte, you have two conclusions. That is, the only allowed value for byte data types are from 0 to 256. By mistake, if we are trying to provide any other values, then we will get a value error. And the second conclusion is that once we create a bytes data type value, we cannot change its values. Otherwise, we will get type errors. For example, now if you have 10, 40, 30, 40, so we have added it into byte x. At byte 0, what is the value? If we are going to give at the byte, if you want to add at the bit 0, if you want to add 100, then it is going to give you bytes object does not support the item assignment, because it is already assigned. Now you cannot change the assignment there. This is all for today's video. See you again.